All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is at 6 o'clock time. We're going to get seated here, make sure everyone's ready to go. Again, we do thank you for being here. We do have a packed house, so again, we're going to do our best to make sure that everyone can see and hear the presentation tonight. Miss Marcia, Miss Julia, are we ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the cue to begin. Please remain standing, please. Please remain standing. I know. Thank you. Please remain standing. Thank you. Our North Bend Select Choir will be performing the national anthem. Seniors, you may join your choir. Seniors, yes, please stand up too. At this time, any seniors that are in the band, please join the band. Any seniors that, not this part? Not this part. No, you guys don't get to join them. All right. All right, the North Bend Band will play our alma mater. The lyrics are printed on the final page of your program. Please sing along. Here we go. Thank you, choir and band. Well, we made it, everybody. Class of 2025, members of the board, Superintendent Mr. Vince Swaggerty, staff, family, friends, welcome to North Bend High School graduation ceremony. This group of students has shown resilience, growth, accomplishment. Tonight, we celebrate not just their academic achievements, but the support they received from their families, guardians, and mentors. On behalf of the entire district, we thank everybody for your accomplishments. We look forward to your future. So again, graduates, tonight, this is about your journey. First, I'd like special thanks to Tanya Romanek. She's in charge of the program. Again, year after year, that program is done by someone special, and this year is done by Tanya. Also, I want to thank our two photographers. Again, we honored them already, and they'll be taking photos that will be on the website. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to our superintendent, Mr. Vince Swaggerty.
I'd like to congratulate all of the graduates today. It is quite a journey. This is an opportunity for you to step from this place into your next steps, and we know that you're going to have an impact in the life ahead of you. So congratulations. This time, I would like to introduce our board of directors, Mr. Nathan McClintock, Mary Schilling, Jim Jordan, Julie Thies, Michelle Roberts, Dallas Petenbrink, and Carol Yardley. Now, it is also my pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorians and salutatorian. For our valedictorians, our first one, Owen Bascom. Parents Zach and Jessica Bascom. Owen is planning to attend Oregon State University and major in construction management. Drew Hood. Drew's parents, Josh and Kara Hood. She's planning on going to Southern Oregon University and majoring in biology and pre-veterinary medicine. Chloe Smith. Chloe's parents are Michael and Rachel Smith. She plans on attending Southern Oregon University in the field of nursing. And now Stephanie Zhang. Her parents, Min Liu and John Lua. She will attend Oregon State University and major in biohealth science. Emilio Reyna. Not only is he an accomplished percussionist in the band, but he's also accompanied tonight by Joel and Vanessa Reyna. He is going to attend Southwestern Oregon Community College and major in pharmacy. Fleur Bice. Her parent tonight, Catherine Bice. She's planning to attend Oregon State University and major in public health. Paloma Ledesma Vasquez. Here with parents Maximino and Lourdes Vasquez. Planning to attend the University of Notre Dame. She'll be majoring in architecture. Our final valedictorian is Clara Messner. Her parents, Clint and Cody Messner, Corey Messner. She will be attending Oregon State University, majoring in environmental engineering. And our salutatorian, Isaac Adams. Parents Robert and Teresa Adams. He will be attending the University of Oregon, go Ducks, and majoring in biology. Let's give a big hand for all of our valedictorians and salutatorians.
Before I begin telling you how amazing the senior class is, I'd just like to take a moment because there's some special people in this audience that I would like to recognize. First, I would like to have any person who has served in our military, please stand to be recognized today. Does anyone have served in our military? We thank you for your service. We thank you for your dedication to us. Secondly, I'd like to ask anybody that is currently serving in the military, please stand if you're currently serving in the military. I know there's one North Bend graduate serving in the military now, so again, it might be others. And then finally, seniors, for those of you that are planning or already have signed to be in the military, please stand to be recognized. Isn't that a proud moment, everybody, to see all those kids excited about their futures and helping us? So thank you. So let's talk about these seniors. This year, North Bend seniors, they've earned almost 1,000 credits of college courses, representing $280,000 in tuition savings. If you have reached 12 credits in the college, please stand at this time. 12 credits. If you have 24 credits, remain standing. If you've earned over 24 credits, please remain standing. 30 credits, remain standing. 36 credits. 42 credits. 48 credits. All right. 60 credits. Thank you. Congratulations. Together, this class, they've earned over $1.2 million in scholarships. Outstanding. We've had some special moments this year. We had a group of students come to us from afar. I'd like to take a moment because they made an impact on this student. Sophia, can you please stand? Evelina, please stand. Felix, please stand. And Lena, please stand. Polina. They're from different countries and they made an impact in our school. So, senior athletes, can you stand for us? Show us how many we have. These athletes will be celebrated a little bit more in a future speech. So ladies and gentlemen, have a seat, thank you. Students, if you are in an academic competition, please stand. Anything else? SNHS, Knowledge Bowl, any other academic event. Thank you. How about theater? Do we have some theater folks out there? The stage crew. Put on 3 plays every year, 3 plays. And you're darn good at it, so thank you. How about members of the band or choir? Are there a few of you out there? That band, they just keep on winning, so thank you everybody, congratulations. How about students have 3+ years or 3 years plus of CTE courses, construction, culinary, healthcare, business, construction, welding. How about students in a world language pathway? How about students in a world language pathways? We had a few of you get your, don't look at me that way. Yes, there you are. You earned that special medal. Come on, there you are. There's the 4 of you, yes. Yeah, I know, I didn't tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see how special this class is? How honored we are to have them? Again, thank you for all your accomplishments, but I got one more thing here. We have 3 of these individuals that are graduating as juniors. Would those 3 be stand to be recognized today? I want to see the 3 juniors. And stay standing, stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. I'm not going to tell you, stay standing. One of you is only 16. So congratulations on finishing at the age of 16. Congratulations. So, class of 2025, today is not just about what you finished, it's about what you have started. Each of you has written a unique story here at North Bend High School. Some chapters were joyful, others challenging, but you showed up, turned the page, and kept writing, and we hope you wrote. And now you stand on the edge of your next great adventure. Steve Jobs once said, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." So trust your journey, even when it's unclear. It will make sense in time. And as you move forward into college, the workforce, service, or wherever life takes you, remember this. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Be brave enough to fail, humble enough to learn, bold enough to lead, and as always, be kind enough to lift others as you climb. You have made North Bend proud, and no matter where you go from here, this place, these people here will always carry a piece of it with you. So congratulations, Bulldog. The world needs what you can bring. Thank you, seniors, for an amazing year. Congratulations. This time, I'd like to switch gears. I'd like to invite up Miss Jessica Indelke from the Southwestern Oregon Community College. She's here to present the SWOC degrees for a couple of students.
All right. Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. The 3 North Bend High School graduates that are receiving their Associates of Arts degrees from Southwestern Oregon Community College, could you please make your way to the stage? As these students make their way to the stage, I'm honored to be here on behalf of Southwestern Oregon Community College. I'm especially proud to recognize these 3 outstanding North Bend High School students who are not only graduating tonight with their high school diplomas, but have also completed their Associates of Arts organ transfer degrees. This is no small feat. It represents years of dedication, resilience, and hard work. These students have truly gone above and beyond, and it's my joy to celebrate them in front of their families, friends, and community. This year, the college is awarding degrees and certificates to 412 graduates representing 21 states and 13 countries, including 143 associate degrees. I'm thrilled here to be today representing SWOC and to include these students as part of Southwestern Oregon's Community College graduating class of 2025. Our first candidate for graduation is Stephanie Jang. Our second candidate for graduation is Alana McGuire. And our third and final candidate, and my daughter, is Sophia Engelke Ryan. Still standing. All right. So yeah. By the power vested in me, I got a little excited there, and Southwestern Oregon Community College Board of Education and President Dr. Patty Scott, I now confer upon these candidates for receiving their respected degrees. Please give our students earning their Associates of Arts Organ Transfer degree a big round of applause. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, students, there's a little time for you. Please take a look to your left or to your right. There's a few people I'd like you to recognize. Students, first, I want you to thank the staff. So staff, can you please stand up to be recognized at this time? Students, let's give them, staff, a big hand. All right, you can sit down now. You're too long. And students, last, take a look, go to left or right. I don't know where your family's at, but let's give some support to your family because they came a long ways to be with you. Yeah, wave, wave, come on, wave. There we go. I love it. Yeah. Woo! All right. All right, who has a fat head up there? Come on, that's pretty cool. That's not in my notes here, but that's pretty cool. I like it. All right, pretty good. All right, now it's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Amanda Bulgarino Gall. Amanda is a proud graduate of North Medford High School, where her passion for education and helping others began. She went on to Southwestern Oregon Community College and later Mount Mary College, excelling in both academics and athletics and earning a degree in psychology. Her career started in nonprofit work before she found her true calling in school counseling. Inspired by her experiences and her son Garrick, Amanda earned her master's in school counseling from Grand Canyon University in 2023. Now, she is a high school counselor at North Bend High School. Amanda is dedicated to supporting students and navigating the life and learning of each one. Today, she's honored to share her journey and encouragement to the class of 2025 to pursue their purpose with heart and determination. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Amanda Bulgarino Gall to the stage, please.
Before I get started, if anybody wants to yell out the Women College World Series score, I'll take it because I don't know what it is. Woo! Hook 'em horns. All right. Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. As a school counselor here at North Bend High School, it is my privilege to stand before you today. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to my wonderful husband, Ryan Gall, who has supported all of my dreams, as well as acknowledge my son, Garrick, who I owe all of my inspiration to. Now, for the class of 2025. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives, a day filled with a whole new world of endless possibilities. As you stand at this crossroads, I'd like to share some insights inspired from Randy Pouch, the author of the last lecture. His last lecture seemed fitting for a number of reasons, but the first being that I get to highlight some of the incredible individuals among you. Randy once said, "The brick walls are there for a reason. They're not there to keep you out, but to show you how badly you want something." This sentiment resonates deeply as I look at our graduates. For instance, Logan Clemens, your journey through navigating high school on your own exemplifies this perfectly. You face those walls head on, demonstrating not only resilience, but also a determination that inspires us all. Your ability to turn obstacles into stepping stones is a lesson to us all. Another vital lesson was the importance of enabling the dreams of others. Jordan Prince, your commitment to the North Bend High School community, from the sidelines and all those Friday nights, to the leadership shown in the 3 sports you played, to the active role you served in on our ASB. You always took the time to ensure your school was an inclusive and fun place to be. All of these things embody the spirit beautifully. You have not only pursued your own goals, but also taken the time to uplift others around you. You've shown that success is even sweeter when it involves helping others achieve their dreams. Randy also emphasized the importance of gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in our own journeys, but as we celebrate today, let's take a moment to acknowledge those who've supported you. Riley Samora, your heartfelt gestures of appreciation throughout your time here have not gone unnoticed. Whether it was a thank you note to a teacher, staff member, or a kind word to a classmate, you reminded us all of the power of gratitude and connection. Lastly, let's not forget Randy's encouragement to embrace life with enthusiasm and wonder. Sophia Ryan, your infectious passion for North Bend has brought joy to our community. Whether it was through the July Jubilee or always wanting to lend a hand at the North Bend High School events, you showed us the importance of pursuing what we love and sharing that passion with others. You've inspired not just your peers, but everyone who has had the privilege of witnessing your journey. I wish I could take the time to highlight each and every one of you individually, but if I did that, I'm afraid they might not ask me to do the commencement speech ever again. This graduating class has truly experienced a unique journey. You entered high school during an unprecedented time, navigating the unknowns of a pandemic, yet you not only persevered through these challenges, but also thrived, creating memories and accomplishments that will last a lifetime. Over the past 4 years, we've witnessed some incredible highs. I want to take a moment to celebrate some more of those remarkable talents within this class. If you were a part of the 3-time state championship band, please stand. Your music has filled our athletic events and halls with so much joy and spirit. We also have 5 individual state champions in our graduating class. Kayliana Mizuchi, Drew Hood, Elizabeth Woodruff, Miles Baxter, and Owen Bascom. Please stand. Kayliana is our first ever state champion in women's wrestling. Owen is our first ever men's champion in golf. Drew is a 2-time javelin champion. Elizabeth is a 4-time state champion swimmer. And Miles is a state champion high jumper. Let's give them one more big round of applause. Congratulations, guys. Class of 2025, please stand and continue standing if you were involved in one or more of our 23 athletic programs offered here, including our first ever men's volleyball team, women's flag football team. Anybody? Anybody play sports out there? Stand up if you played a sport. Yeah? Okay. Continue standing. If you were involved in our 2025 second place OBOB team, NHS, SNHS, our second place esports team, the drama productions, our first place Knowledge Bowl team, our 8 valedictorians, our 1 salutatorian. If you have ever been a part of any clubs or extracurricular activities during your high school career, please stand. Take a moment to look around at your fellow graduates, your friends, your teammates, and your fellow club members. Soak in these moments from the last 4 years. Each of you have contributed to incredible experiences that not just define your time here at North Bend High School, but the legacy that you guys are leaving behind. Let's give this class one more big round of applause. Remember the laughter, the challenges, and the lessons you learned. All of your experiences over the last 4 years have forged connections that will last a lifetime and have given you the skills and resilience to face the future. I'm going to close with a quote that resonates deeply with me. You might think that whatever you decide to do in life will be insignificant, but it's very important that you do it because nobody else will. Let that be your guiding principle to embrace your unique talents, contribute positively to your communities, and never underestimate the impact you can have. Congratulations, class of 2025.
This year, we are proud to recognize 8 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian. They're going to share their thoughts and their dreams with you. We'd like to start tonight with salutatorian Isaac Adams.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It's an honor to stand before you on this very special day. Finding the right words to inspire in just 3 minutes isn't easy, so instead I wanted to share a story, one that taught me a lesson I'll carry for my life. You get out what you put in. Let me take you back in a moment that felt like a turning point in my life. I still remember the tense air as we waited for the Western International Band Clinic acceptance results. After weeks of frantic practice, I was confident. After all, I was our second chair alto player, right? Then came the verdict, not accepted. At that moment, my stomach dropped, and I marked myself as a failure. Little did I know that this so-called failure would set me on a path towards success. I've been playing in the band since 6th grade, not simply because it was an elective, but because the band is my team, my second family. I gained lifelong friends, inspirational teachers, and learned invaluable lessons, both on and off the stage. By my second year of high school, we had even won a state title. While our successes boosted my confidence, they also inflated my ego, making me believe I could coast through life with minimal effort. After a blissful yet complacent summer following my sophomore year, I returned to school expecting the same easy breezy rhythm. At first, the marching band was fun and carefree, and I even managed to maintain my favorite hobby, procrastination, in all of my classes. But reality caught up with me fast. Homework piled up, symphonic band demanded meticulous preparation, and suddenly I was overwhelmed. I fell into the habit of complaining, and for a while, I blamed everything but myself. Then came the wake-up call. One afternoon, after a week of wallowing in my frustration and listening to blues like it was the 40s again, I watched a friend as he practiced his clarinet flawlessly. He had already perfected most of the challenging rhythms in our new piece. I couldn't help but wonder, I sound that good too, right? Determined to find out, I set up my saxophone and practiced with him. The difference was immediately clear. I realized that the problem wasn't in the music, it was in me. I'd been putting in just enough effort to coast, not enough to truly grow. That lesson wasn't just about music, it was about life. Whether it's playing an instrument, excelling in academics, building relationships, or chasing a dream, the effort we put in directly shapes our outcomes. Growth doesn't come from cruising through the easy moments, it comes from the moments when we challenge ourselves, push past frustration, and commit to the work. I've come to realize that failure isn't a sign to quit, it's a call to improve. And today, as we prepare to step into the next chapters of our lives, I hope that we all remember that success is not guaranteed, but effort always pays off. I want to express my deepest gratitude to those that have shaped my journey. To my teachers, especially my incredible band directors, your passion and encouragement have given me the confidence to strive for more. To my family, who unconditionally supported me through every setback and every success, I wouldn't be standing here without you. To my friends who have been my late-night study partners, my motivators, and my second family, you've made high school unforgettable. And to my fellow graduates, I'm beyond grateful to have shared this journey with you. As we step forward, let's remember, every challenge is an opportunity, every setback is a lesson, and every success is earned. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Let's make the most of what's ahead. Thank you. I'd like to welcome our next speaker, Owen Bascom.
Good evening, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, staff, and most of all, the class of 2025. It is an incredible honor to stand here today. This moment represents more than a celebration. It marks the closing of a chapter shaped by effort, sacrifice, and growth. Reaching this point wasn't guaranteed, and it didn't come easily. It took work, quiet, consistent, often unnoticed work, and the support of people who believed in us along the way. Over the last 4 years, I have observed a determining factor in success. Whether it is in athletic competition, the classroom, or even the workforce, what truly defines success isn't attention or accolades, it's discipline, resilience, and the strength to keep going when no one expects you to show up. It's staying late, showing up early, and ultimately staying in your own lane. It's remembering that the right thing and the easy thing are rarely the same. Kindness, I've learned, isn't a weakness, it's a strength. And humility isn't about backing down, it's about lifting others up even when you have every reason to focus on yourself. I've been able to witness that firsthand in the way we support each other through personal losses, injuries, late night homework, and those days when it felt like we were carrying more than anyone knew. Behind every success we celebrate today, every diploma, scholarship, and accomplishment, there is a support system. So let's take a moment to thank the people that got us here. The families who raised us, the teachers who challenged us, the coaches who pushed us, and the friends who stood by us when we weren't at our best. None of us got here alone. If there's one thing I hope we all take with us, it's that where we go matters less than how we carry ourselves once we get there. Be someone who works hard, be someone who listens, be someone who encourages others even when no one is watching. Because success without character doesn't last. But when you build your life on integrity, effort, and gratitude, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025. Please welcome Flor Bice.
Good evening, family, faculty, friends, and the class of 2025. After spending way too much time trying to decide what to talk about today, I kept coming back to one thing that was very important to me: gratitude. Specifically to the people who helped me most throughout high school, my mom and my friends, and my teachers, also my friends. As the child of a single parent, I saw firsthand what sacrifice really means. My mom gave me her time, her energy, and every bit of herself so I could have opportunities to further myself in my education. I watched her come home, tired after work, but still she showed up for me every single day and for all of my events. Her selfless and tireless example taught me the value of grit and the power of ambition. She didn't just pick me up when I fell, she taught me how to get back up on my own. That strength has shaped who I am, and I carry it with me into everything I do. Alongside my mom, I owe immense gratitude to the teachers who pushed me beyond what I thought I could do. Thank you specifically to Ms. Hample, Mrs. Geierman, Mr. Hood, and Mr. Peters. You taught me how to think critically, how to ask better questions, and most importantly, how to actually study. Your belief in me made all the difference. It's easy to stand here and talk about achievement, about success, but high school was more than that. It was about growing, the late nights, failures, and small victories. And through it all, we figured out what mattered. We still have so much to learn, but that is what makes the future so exciting for all of us. So to the class of 2025, I hope you carry your dedication forward. I hope you find mentors who further challenge you in the future and friends who remind you who you are. And I hope you never forget where you came from, even as you chase whatever future you're dreaming of. Congratulations and thank you. I'd now like to introduce Drew Hood.
Hello, class of 2025. This time next year, most of us will be far away, going to schools we haven't decided on yet, hanging out with friends that we haven't met yet, and answering calls from our parents that we would have now let ring because we just can't afford to miss another chance to talk to them. But for now, we're graduating, and it really feels like a full circle moment. I mean, we get to learn how to sit quietly in our seats, walk in a single file line, and wait for our turn to talk. It's just like kindergarten all over again. I'm so blessed to be able to stand up here today and honored to be valedictorian of my class. I've received so much love from so many people, and that love is the reason that I can stand up here today and be proud of what I have done. This year has been beyond my wildest dreams, and it is by the grace of God that I am still alive. There were so many nights that I sat in my bed, surrounded by papers and empty Monster cans, crying about a test that I would later ace the next day, that have led me to this moment. I wouldn't be where I'm standing today if it wasn't for my wonderful and amazing support group. I know it's cliche, but my family has been one of the largest influences upon my life. I want to talk about my mom. She has never missed a single volleyball game or track meet, no matter if she had to drive 5 minutes or 5 hours. She is always there on late nights, early mornings, and whenever I need any help or someone to talk to. She is the kindest person I have ever met and gave me perspective to look at everyone in their own light and to understand what other people are going through. I want to show love for my father, for giving me my sense of humor and for always being my right-hand man at meets, giving me pointers on the sidelines like he was another one of my coaches. He is by far the funniest and most loving person I have ever met. And while I know he's proud of me, I am proud of him too. I cannot not talk about my sister. She was always the one that I copied all the time, not unnoticed by her, but what can I say? Imitation is the best form of flattery. I love her and hope to be as brave as she has been. Thanks for all the late nights, long sessions of sending videos to each other, feet apart and not saying anything, and times that she had my back. I want to express my love for my grandparents for being the most supportive group of people in any idea or dream that I have. Thanks for all the flowers I've received on special occasions and not so special ones, and the love that I have felt. And to Noni, I am proud of the girl you are and who you have grown into. Thank you, Miss Hampel and her anatomy class, for giving me my best friend, Chloe, who always comes over even though my room is never clean, and is always there to call because she's also up at 12 a.m. studying. I love all my friends, and I'm happy to say that I know that they love me too. Sometimes that love was tough, like when my mom asked me if I was really gonna get into college after getting an 8 out of 10 on my geometry quiz freshman year, but it's been love all the same. I should say that she was kidding though. My mom has always told me that God gives his biggest challenges to those he thinks can handle them. Well, if you were to look at my schedule junior year, you would have thought that the devil himself gave me my coursework. These 4 years have been hard. I have been pulled between school, sports, 4-H, and yet I wouldn't trade it for the world. The people I've met, the friends I've gotten close to, and the teachers I have had the pleasure of getting to know have made it all worth it. Mr. Hood, Mr. Graber, Hampel, Geierman, Peters, Kirko, and so many more have pushed me to be my best and create an environment that I wanted to learn in. The coaches, Smith, Kemp, Dunham, Sawyer, Dee and Kevin, Chelsea, even Mindy, Dan, and Roy have fostered the love of sports that many of you see in me today. I'm glad to have left some part of myself at this school, even if it is two little gold plaques in the Hall of Champions on the wall, and wish well to all my friends I'm leaving behind, although I can't say I'm not sad that I'd never have to walk these halls again. I was once told that when you go to college, no one would care if you were valedictorian. Well, me personally, I don't agree. I think being valedictorian is more than just good grades and subpar attendance. I think it means a goal that you set and years of hard work that it took you to get there. High school and life come with many challenges. Lack of sleep, fear of failure, and personal growth are all things that come with the job. One of the largest epidemics facing students today is that of bullying. Now, this isn't the same kind of bullying that you see in a 90s movie where the bully pushes you into a locker and takes your lunch money. It's one that affects you on a personal level. I am no stranger to this, and I haven't been throughout high school, but in my experiences, I have found a way to overcome this. The most profound way to stand up to bullying is resilience. The power to push through all the hard times, attacks at your character, and things said about you while wearing a smile is true resistance. Throughout your life, you will face many types of people, some kind and some less than that. And your ability to greet each person with kindness and an open mind is crucial to success. This can be hard when that person is a peer, a parent, or even someone speaking at your own graduation, but it is possible. Kindness is not weakness, and grace shown does not mean the allowance of the same behaviors to happen again. When you are feeling beat down, stand up and say what you feel is worth saying. That said, I could have added a lot of different things to this speech, but based on the idea of forgiveness, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. So thank you for putting up with me, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Speaking next is Stephanie Jang, and I would like to invite her to the stage.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Tonight, we celebrate not just the completion of high school, but also every step, every late night study session, every challenge, and every moment. First and foremost, I would like to dedicate this speech to my parents, who emigrated here to this country from China with nothing but dreams and determination. Without your sacrifices, your courage, and your unwavering support, I would not be the person I am today. I remember the long hours you worked and the sacrifices you made just so your family can live in comfort. Your love wasn't always loud, but it has always been constant. Seeing all that you've achieved reminds me to persevere when things get difficult and to always give my absolute best in everything I pursue. Mom, Dad, this moment is not mine alone, it is ours. Thank you for giving me everything from nothing. As I stand up here, I hope to reflect the light of your love. Now, together, as we celebrate the past 4 years of our lives, let's remember that graduation is not the end. It is only the beginning of something greater. I am so excited for each of us to make our mark on the world. Each one of us carries unique stories of resilience and strength. These stories have allowed us to rise from the bottom and to adapt to whatever challenges life has thrown our way. We all know that our class has been through so much together. Most of us have grown up in this area, and we've had the privilege of witnessing each other transform from adorable little kids in elementary school to the awkward, uncertain middle schoolers we once were. And now, to the confident, determined young adults we are today, standing on the brink of something new and reaching a milestone in our lives. Some of us will leave a part of ourselves here, in the halls where we laughed, learned, and leaned on one another, venturing off into new and better things. But no matter where we go, we will always carry these memories that will soon be woven into who we are. We will take the strength we built, the friendships that shaped us, and the lessons we learned into our next chapter. One of my favorite artists, Lana Del Rey, once said, "You're part of the past, but now you're the future." Our pasts are what shape us. However, they do not define us. What you choose to do with the future, the dreams you chase, and the differences you make will ultimately define who you are. We are the future, and it is in our hands. Life is what we make it. Live life to the fullest. Embrace every moment of happiness, but also every moment of pain. Because one day you'll look back and realize that even the hardest days were beautiful, messy, and full of experience. Class of 2025, congratulations. This is an achievement that we should all be proud of. It's real, you did it. Let us continue to traverse life with courage and ambition, never forgetting the hardships and resilience that have brought us here today. Thank you. Next, I would like to welcome our next speaker, Paloma Ledesma Vasquez.
Hello, everyone, and I say everyone because we all are one. I'm here to say hello and give a massive congratulations to the class of 2025, because we did it. Another step forward in our lives that went like water. Unbelievable fast, in my opinion, and unstoppable too. And now we are here, being kicked into what we read in the books called the real world situation. That means high school is in the final line. But I think we did something remarkable, where we are the first class to have experienced all 4 years of high school after the pandemic. That's historic and cool in my opinion. Not the COVID part, because that was scary and frustrating sometimes, but the fact that we kept going because time didn't stop. It didn't even slow down, but neither did we. And that brings me to this: take care of your time. Who you spend it with, how you spend it, and what you spend it on. Because time is such a valuable thing, same as you, and we don't own it. We just get to use it. So enjoy the present, because it's called a gift for a reason. I learned that from Kung Fu Panda. Do the things you want to do, making sure you take care of yourself and others along the way. But also don't waste time overthinking about it, because we can't control it, but we choose how we live it. To our amazing teachers, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and patience and showing us your friendship while maintaining your authority. Thank you to the ones that teach language arts and arts that remind us and keep us maintaining us humans. Arts maintain us humans. Thanks for the science and math that show us that there's no infinite, because education would not be possible without any of you. And to all the staff in general, in breaches, the front office, student services, and beyond, thank you for being there. You keep the school running, often behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure you got the perfect attendance. A special shout out to the Library of North Bend, because I'm pretty sure it's a special place for many students from these generations and past, and the ones that are to come. Thank you to Mrs. Lancaster and Susan for not kicking me out of the library and for reminding me that I forgot my phone, and you saved my family lots of worries. Now I want to enter personally and thank all my family, my parents for being the bravest person I know, being true to who they are, and loving me as much as they do. Thanks to my siblings for being my role model since I had a conscience, and being el barrio que me respalda. Muchas gracias a toda mi familia que está allí. Muchas gracias a todos los que están en México y en el cielo, por ser las personas más fuertes, amorosas y unidas que conozco. Ojalá eso nunca cambie. Gracias por dejarme elegir, confiar en mí y por ser lo mejor que Dios me pudo dar. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. And thanks to all my friends for being part of my family. And congratulations to the ones that are graduating with me, Amber and Juliana. Amber, thank you so much for adopting me that lunch in the library while I was reading. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you these years. Thank you so much to Mrs. Varga and Mrs. Reina that answered all questions that I had and keep reminding me of the opportunities that I thought I didn't have. And thank you to all mentors, friends, and encouragers who help people to grow and fight for a better world. Now, before I go, I encourage everyone to fight for yourself and fight for others. Fight for goodness and kindness, because being nice sometimes isn't necessarily what we need. So keep looking forward. Please don't stuck in some repetitive, boring circle because it's comfortable. Find your own line and follow it courageously, just as the youngers did in A Rising in the Sun. Thank you so much, and big congratulations to the class of 2025. Now we would like to introduce Clara Messner.
Good evening, North Bend and fellow students. Oops. It is with great pleasure and honor that I speak to you tonight as one of the valedictorians of the graduating class of 2025. I am so proud to have been selected for such a prestigious title, and I would like to congratulate all us valedictorians and salutatorian for all of our hard work. It has finally paid off. However, none of this would have been possible without the people who pushed me and inspired me the most, my parents. I used to complain to my mom about school being hard, but she always encouraged me to keep trying. Even when I doubted myself, she always had faith in me. She said that I should always do the best of my ability to reach my potential, not the standard or what someone else did, but doing my personal best. She was my support system through and through, whether by making me laugh with a sarcastic comment or being there to hug me when I cry. Then my biggest inspiration, my dad. I get told I was like my dad's mini-me, following him everywhere he went. I thought everything he did was the coolest thing ever, and that he was good at everything. I still believe that. He is the most diligent person I know, and he does so much for me that I'm so thankful for. I can only hope to live up to be such a person. I will keep trying to do my best to be sure that I keep making both my parents proud. I'm so thankful to have such amazing parents who have always wanted what's best for me, as well as the teachers, because they deserve the most credit for getting us students where we are now. My teachers have never failed to accommodate my needs and help me learn fully. If it wasn't for Miss Hample's coastal ecology class and Miss Garman's help, I wouldn't have chosen my career path or found such a true love for science. Miss Garman always seems to know the answers to my questions. If she doesn't, she will find out for me. Having these two teachers talk about their love for science and their experiences in the field have inspired me and made me a more curious person. Mr. Johnson, Miss Muth, and Miss Barker have done the impossible. They made math fun. Somehow, they turned it into my favorite subject. Never have I seen a teacher who understands what a student needs to flourish in the classroom more than Miss Muth. Mr. Johnson has made calculus feel less intimidating. He has made it a place where you can ask your questions always, have your questions always answered, and he is very helpful and respectful. I am genuinely thankful to every amazing teacher I have had over the course of my 12 years of school so far. Now that my high school experience is coming to an end, I feel a bit grown up. I have mixed feelings about growing up, as I'm sure all of you do. These past 12 years have created amazing memories that we will always look back on and have nostalgia for. However, we shouldn't stay stuck in the past forever. Even if core memories were made and we made friendships we will always cherish, now is a time to look to the future and live up to our best. My final message to the class of 2025 is don't let high school be the peak of your life. I know it might be a funny joke to say, but I truly feel that all of you are capable of so much more than tiny North Bend, Oregon. There's nothing wrong with returning, but I believe you should get out of the norm and experience the world. Thank you for all giving me an amazing 4 years, and to all my friends for making me for the person I am today. Thank you, class of 2025. Now, I would like to welcome Emilio Reyna to the stage.
First, I would like to thank God. And second, it wouldn't be a graduation speech if I didn't express my gratitude to a few key teachers right off the bat. Mr. Hood, Ms. Hamill, Ms. Geierman, Ms. Hample, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Yester, Ms. Massey, Ms. Jones, Mr. Londian, Ms. Silver, my sophomore Spanish teacher, Mr. Peters, and then my 7th grade history teacher, Mr. Randall, who was responsible for all my close buddies. I know this may sound cliche, but I would like to begin with a Bible verse from the book of Psalms. In my distress, I called to the Lord. I called out to my God from his temple. He heard my voice, and my cry came to his ears. There were definitely moments in my high school life when I didn't know if I could maintain my good grades. I often thought, why does any of this matter? What's the point of trying to become a valedictorian? During these times, the only thought that ran through my mind was, I do not want to disappoint my parents. I carried this weight for the early part of high school, until one night when I felt like I was at my wit's end, probably stressing over a geometry test or something. I was sitting in my kitchen, opening up to my father about my stress, when he told me something that has stayed with me throughout my life. He said, as long as you truly believe that you gave it your all, you should be proud of yourself. Sorry. He didn't care if I got a B or a C. He cared that I had done my best. And then I asked myself, was this really my best? I refused to give up without putting forth my full effort. Later, I realized that it was my dad's unyielding work ethic during my childhood that shaped me into the person I am today. I have never seen him quit without giving everything he had to every challenge in his life. And that's the kind of person I aspire to become. Furthermore, everyone in the world deserves to feel unconditional love at some point in their lives. For me, that unconditional love comes from my amazing mother. She is my support system, my safe place, and the person I cherish most. I would not be valedictorian without her help. She has guided me in planning my classes, choosing which college to attend, and which courses are transferable. She has been the one to keep my ambition alive, and in her eyes, she believes that if anyone can do it, it's her son. So, to Mom and Dad, wherever you are in the crowd, firstly, I would like you both to stand up to be recognized. You deserve to walk across this stage just as much as I do for all that you've done for me. If I had the opportunity to live my life 1,000 more times, I would choose to live this one every single time simply based on the incredible parents that God has blessed me with, as well as the people who are around me. We must believe in the ability to succeed. Often, we have preconceived notions about what is achievable and what isn't, without giving ourselves the necessary encouragement or validation to move forward. Give yourselves a chance to achieve the things you want to achieve. And my last statement to the class of 2025, the only thing limiting yourself is you. Thank you. Now, in true fashion, I think we've saved the best for last. I would like to introduce Chloe Smith to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, teachers, staff, families, and of course, the incredible class of 2025. This moment feels a little surreal, like we're standing in the last scene of a high school coming-of-age movie. The caps are ready to fly, emotions are high, and we're all wondering if the Wi-Fi will hold out long enough to post our graduation pictures. We've spent the last 4 years collecting moments, quiet ones, chaotic ones, awkward ones we pretend never happened, and late night ones filled with panic over tests we swore we had enough time to study for. But somehow we survived. We survived finals, cafeteria food, Wi-Fi malfunctions, and group projects where one person has to do all the work. And if we're being honest, it was probably one of the valedictorians that talked up here today. Now, as your valedictorian, I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to the real MVPs, Google, caffeine, and the emotional support water bottles we carried around. Thank you to our teachers who graded us with mercy and answered the question, is this going to be on the test, approximately 300 times a week. And to our families, thank you for trying to understand what it's like to take Hoods, Peters, Hamples, and pre-calculus all at the same time. But on a more serious note, there's some people I have to thank from the heart. To my dad, thank you for pushing me and for setting the standards so high it sometimes felt impossible to reach. Your work ethic, your determination, and the way you carry the weight of everything around you is something one day I hope to live up to the example you've set, even though your shoes are nearly impossible to fill. To my mom, thank you for being my biggest critic, but also my #1 supporter. You've never been afraid to tell me the truth, even when it's hard to hear. But you've always been there to cheer me on when I needed it the most. Your belief in me gave me courage to believe in myself. It is one of the main reasons I'm up here today. And to my older brother, Ethan, 6 years ago, I sat in this crowd watching you give your own valedictorian speech. I thought, wow, that's impressive. Also, no pressure or anything, not like I'm gonna start high school soon. But on the days I doubted myself, it was his example that reminded me to keep going. So thank you for being my biggest inspiration and for the endless advice you gave me. And to my 2 other brothers, Eric and Cole, thank you for being some of the greatest brothers I could have growing up and for being the best babysitters a little sister could ask for. You know, high school has taught us a lot. Sure, we picked up some academics, but we also mastered the art of speed walking a class without looking like we're in a race, and developed a sixth sense for whether a teacher was going to collect the homework or pretend it never existed. We figured out how to show up even on the days we didn't really want to. We learned that failing one test doesn't mean failing at life, and that sometimes just getting out of bed is its own kind of victory. We learned to laugh through the chaos and to find our people. So class of 2025, we've got 99 problems, but a diploma ain't one. Congratulations. Thank you. Now that my speech is over, I get the special privilege of introducing the next part of graduation. Everyone, please enjoy a special performance by the North Bend Select Choir, followed by the North Bend Band. First, the Select Choir, directed by Janet Lay, will perform the Irish Blessing by Joyce Eilers, and this band will directed by Amber Yester, will perform Imaginarium by Randall Standridge.
Again, thank you to our choir and band for those beautiful performances, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big hand, please. Thank you. I think it's time, what we came for here, ladies and gentlemen. You've been waiting. It's here. It's here. Some students tonight will receive honors diplomas, and that'll be indicated by a white cord. And so you'll see some students wearing those tonight. Directors of the North Bend School District, the students have fulfilled the requirements of the state of Oregon and North Bend School District. I present to you the graduating class of 2025. Honorary Marshals, Julia Kaiser, Grace Clark, please come forward. Diploma readers, Simi Muth, Jacob Kirk, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start our ceremony.
Honors graduate, Stephanie Wen Zhang.
Honors graduate, Flor DeBice.
Honors graduate, Connor Johnrun Macbeth.
Honors graduate, Owen Terrence Bascom.
Honors graduate, Paloma Gabriela Ledesma Vasquez.
Honors graduate, Amber Lynn Bancroft.
Honors graduate, Talon Dwayne Wenborn.
Honors graduate, Isaac James Adams.
Honors graduate, Chloe Lynn Smith.
Honors graduate, Drew Aspen Hood.
Honors graduate, Clara Marie Mesner.
Aubrey Ann Orr.
Honors graduate, Emilio Lemos Reina.
Giovanni Renee Ramirez Garcia.
Jeremiah Ray Trevino.
Nathan Scott LaFacia.
Honors graduate, Olivia Susan Williams.
Danny Nicole Roby.
Ilana Lou McGuire.
Ella Christine Flood.
Isaac Andrew Umana.
Omar Aguirre Sanchez.
Aaron Richard Wonky.
Riley James Munoz.
Brooklyn Echo Walling.
Zachariah Ray Smith.
Guadalupe Leberine Morado Ledesma.
Javier Guadalupe Bocanegra Morado.
Honors graduate Landon Trent Takanaka Gall.
Miles Lee Baxter.
Shelby Lynn Howard.
Ashley Marie Howard.
Adriana Morgan Foley.
Aaron Theodore Allen Corey.
Gavin Michael Walter.
Owen Patrick Hall.
Allison Marie Lucas.
Robert Guy Champlin III.
Nathaniel Charles Gannon Hayward.
Nakisha Ray Gannon Hayward.
Dylan Lee Collins.
Jonathan Andrew Berthollet.
Hunter Alec Smith.
Dylan Scott Chico.
Ava Ann Craig.
Isaac William Berman.
Dashel Lawayne Gordon.
Luis Miguel de la Torre Rosales.
Keishan Rose Mauser.
Jonathan Evan McNeil.
Maggie Noel Cordova.
Clara Joy Bradley.
Madeline Grace Gehrman.
Avi Pauline Nelson.
Emerson Henry Shireman.
Elijah Bo Jericho Bowman.
Azriel Bain Andrew Wellens.
Ruby Chen.
Sabrina Fair Stroud.
Caitlin Ann Cadle.
Isaiah James Ellis.
Dylan Jacob Black.
Tiercy Clark Ann Henderson.
Jacob Daniel Tommy Halzel.
Braden Joel Gimlin.
Emma Nicole Davis.
Carly Rebecca Molt.
Rayma Lynn Johnson.
Caden Robert Lee Lowry.
Miley Aiko Heiner Ellis.
Caden Lee Locke.
Grant Wallace Godwin.
Jordan Elizabeth Prince.
Eva Crystal Jensen.
Luke Austin Wheeling.
Russell Shin.
Melania Tiara Walding.
Eden Eric Orthman.
Honors graduate Killian McKay Fay.
Rocky Douglas Johnson. Sophia Taranenko. Evelina Minisiti.
Brooklyn Alayla Glazier.
Jaden Julia Birch.
Felix Nicholas Oliver Soller.
Lucian James Kreger V.
Carson Avreen Neal.
Rowan Eleanor Harper Brown.
Caden Dean Hunt.
Maddox Michael Danger Hinsman.
Penelope Jean Waldrop.
Abigail Jean Templehoff.
Abigail Dean Odom.
Kenzie Amanda Daniels.
Elizabeth Amy Woodruff.
Honors graduate Allison Grace Bergmeyer.
Shay Zan Yi Gatas.
Caitlin Nicole Farmer.
Riley Ann Samora.
Emily Anna Marie Kaywood.
Charles John Coleman IV.
Stephen Thomas Bishop.
Micaiah Jacob Riley Morrison.
Elizabeth May Livingston.
Christopher Alexander Griffin.
Braden Oliver Thomas Browning.
Jaden Marie Elizabeth Sorick.
Polina Leilakova.
Michael George Derry.
Elijah Emery McGeehan.
Amelin Rose Yoder.
Shalista Jean Neisinger.
Sophie Fiona King.
Elizabeth Helen Derrick.
Jaden Lynn Touchstone.
Isabella Shea Garami.
Colton Levi Willie.
William Trent Vieira.
Thomas Ryan Tate.
Timothy James O'Neill.
Taylor James Thompson.
Eric Lou Mosley.
Sergio Rojas Bazave.
Daniela Perez Herrera.
Juliana de la Torre. McKenna Grace Hawthorne.
Adriana Marie Delph.
Paisley Marie Rios.
Kayliana Nancy Jane Mizuki.
Kylie Marie Diltz Gaderos.
Kira Michelle Aaron.
Nevaeh Lynn Cora Swenson.
Lee William Haining.
Alexis Kathleen Paulin.
Kirsten Raquel Johnson.
Emma Grace Slade.
Sophia Marie Inglekey Ryan.
Gunnar J. Ross.
Casey Marcel DeVoe.
Damian Jose.
Isaiah DeBella.
Jackson Patrick Jennings.
Jeslyn Brianne Albert. Landon Lauren Curley.
Damian Michael Noble.
Caden Scott Bockwinkel.
Lily Mae Fitzhenry.
Bailey Marie Adams.
Logan James Clemens.
Deegan Michael Laurie.
Feels awkward staying way up here. Feels way awkward. Yeah. That's all right. As we near the end of the ceremony, just a few final words. Seniors, be the change you wish to see in this world. I'm wishing you courage to find yourself and follow your path, the strength to live wisely, love generously, and believe in the dreams of your heart, and always happiness in everything you do. Congratulations. At this time, seniors, let's bring up our senior class president, Drew Hood, as she will present the traditional turning of the tassel.
Class of 2025, please rise. All right, guys, it's tassel time. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, besides finally getting to take off these cardboard oven mitts that we call a cap. Moving your tassel means you are officially a graduate, or at least really good at following simple instructions. So on the count of 3, let's all move our tassels from right to left. Not yet. Don't do it. Because for once in all of our careers, we're all going the same direction. So with me, class.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the singing of the North Bend Honor Song. It's located in the back of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honor Song. All right, just give us a second so we can get these graduates out of here first. Teachers, can you proceed towards the exits to form corridors for the graduates? Marshals, please come forward to take our students out. Ladies and gentlemen, seniors, congratulations. And start.